Today we're going to do a Vipassana meditation, which is meditation on the sensations of the body. And there's no right or wrong way to meditate, because all methods lead to a point of balance in the same way. But it's important to change it round, so we're not overly accustomed to a pattern of finding peace, but we can practice finding peace easily in different ways, in any way we can. So today we will start with the feet. So we'll just make sure we're not curling our toes or holding any tension in our feet, and we just be present with the sensation of our feet. It may be a throbbing sensation, a warm sensation. Our toes might be cold, but our feet might be hot. So we just investigate. Always trying to find the subtlest sensation. Or if there is a painful sensation, we investigate it and trying to find the edge of that painful sensation. Where does it stop being painful and start being neutral? Where is the middle of that unpleasant sensation? Where is the exact middle? What is the hottest part of our foot? What is the coldest? You may feel that you notice a wave of energy entering and leaving the feet with the breath. So with the in-breath you may feel energy coming in, with the out-breath you may feel energy leaving. You may feel an increase in tingling on the in-breath. We're not here to create any sensations, but just to investigate what is there. can expand our awareness to incorporate the feet and the lower legs. We may notice that energy moving throughout our body. Now we're expanding our awareness. You might feel all sorts of sensations, but if we try and find the subtlest sensation and we're constantly moving in that direction, the mind actually becomes quiet. If we're looking for those subtle sensations, they can become clearer, like we hear, it's like hearing a quiet sound and being able to turn the volume up on that one particular quiet sound. We can grow to enjoy these pleasant sensations and enjoy just sitting in that awareness. Again, we can expand our awareness to incorporate all of our legs. If there are parts of the body that we struggle to feel, maybe our kneecaps, maybe our shin, maybe the outside of our legs at the top near our hips, but anywhere that we're struggling to find a sensation, we can playfully zoom in. See if there's anything we notice. And if we feel ready and comfortable, we can expand our awareness to include our tummy as well. Noticing it expand and contract with our breath. Making sure we aren't breathing, but we're letting our bodies breathe. If we feel our breath maybe being agitated, then we can maybe just gently guide the breath into being subtler and more gentle. But really we're looking at observing rather than influencing. Again, we can expand our awareness for the whole of the body, from our feet up to our shoulders. We can feel our heart beating. We can notice our ribs expand and contract, not just at the front, but at the back. We can investigate. Can we feel our ribs move, and how much and how far round our back can we feel movement? Can we feel movement? How close to our spine can we feel our ribs move with our breathing? And it's this playful nature of seeking out the subtle, pleasant sensations and zooming in on parts of the body and zooming out. possible that after a while of sitting still, we don't really feel our body. We just feel that we're floating, and then there's these sensations, these subtle sensations that we're aware of, but we can't quite tell where they are coming from. And that's perfectly normal. So we can now expand our awareness into our upper arms as well. You can notice tingling sensations, heat, cold, itchiness. We can note the changing nature of these sensations. They can appear more intense and louder, or they can fade away and become subtle. We're just observing this. We're noting constant change and playing around, trying to find that state of rest but awareness. Of calm but awake. Now we can expand our awareness down throughout our arms into our hands. We note how much more sensitive our hands are than, say, our elbows or our knees. Are they warmer or colder than the rest of us? You may feel that the sensations in the hands are influenced by our breath. we find ourselves becoming drowsy, we might just need a few slightly deeper in-breaths, and focusing those deeper in-breaths just to arouse some energy in the body and the mind. We may feel agitation, then in that case we can focus on the calming nature of the out-breath. And it's perfectly normal to have these states come and go. We can feel drowsy, then we can feel agitated, then back to drowsiness. It's just important to note that no matter what we do, these states come and go. If we can sit through drowsiness without falling asleep, we may go through that and become restless. That's just the nature of the mind, with it being uncomfortable in the present moment. So it creates these sensations, so we stop being aware of the present moment. But if we're comfortable, we can now incorporate the entire body, the neck, the head, and we can play around, zooming in and out, really finding enjoyment in noting the sensations of the body. There's no right or wrong way, because it's playful, it's a fun activity without purpose. When we give meditation a purpose and a goal, then we lose the joy of being. If we follow a formulaic way of meditating, we become rigid. But if we're playing, zooming in and out and responding to the body, then it's much more enjoyable. If the mind is stable and we're really enjoying sitting with these pleasant sensations, and we're feeling a flow of energy within us, we can take a global view. We can be aware of the entire body at the same time, and there's no need to expend the effort of moving around and zooming in and out. We can sit with the whole body at the same time. With that, we're letting go of control. But the mind is sharp. We're acutely aware of what is happening. We're not doing anything about it, but we're very aware. We'll spend the last 5 or so minutes of this meditation just trying to sit without influence and trying to practice that global view of the entire body.